let's see how we get on with this. See if I can remember how to do these. As some of you may have already worked out, I am already abroad. I'm in Germany. I am right in the bottom corner of Germany, near the very near the Austrian border, with the, like, Salzburg area. Couple of drops down here, and then I have no idea after that what's going on. Assuming I'll be making my way back up. I'm about 1,000 k's away from the Hook of Holland, which is the port we use to come back to the UK. And it is now Wednesday morning, so ideally I want to be on that boat tomorrow night. Obviously then there's collections etc to do on the way back up, so we'll see how we get on. Should be absolutely fine, but you never know. I can come back on Friday's boat if I have to. I can work till 1:30 Saturday afternoon, because I didn't start till 1:30 on Sunday. So I thought I'd start the video here, because this is so typically German round here. It's like very German. There's something we don't get in the UK as well, them Egypt garages. A Jip, I don't know. Them. We don't get them in the UK. We don't get Arrow garages in the UK either. They're everywhere over here. Yeah, down here, throw these two off and then we'll see what's happening. Down this big hill. It's a big hill. Heading back up into Austria now. I hate the wipers going across the front of the camera like that. Well, I say camera, my phone. There's so many people doing these videos now and they're all so slick and they're edited and they've got logos and all that. None of that. You're not going to find any of that here. That's what you're here for. You're in the wrong place. These will only ever be filmed on my phone and thrown together at the last minute and uploaded and forgotten about. Austrian border's just up here. So we zip into and then there you go, 1,000 metres. Yeah, zip into Austria, just up here, and then just whip round Salzburg and then out on the main motorway border back into Germany, heading up towards Munich. You often find on little borders like this that there are restrictions and trucks aren't allowed to go through, but I have seen no signs telling me I can't come this way, so I'm going for it. See how we get on. Doing 50 kilometres an hour here. A great big long line of angry cars behind me. Now we're alright here, aren't we? Republic of Österreich. Österreich? I'm not quite sure. Austria. There we go, here's the Austrian signs telling us that we've got to pay to drive in Austria. That one. Quite like Austria. Although I feel it's not like people imagine it should be. It is in places, but a lot of times it's not. A lot of areas of Austria are not like you think they should be. It's not how people picture it. Not like Switzerland. I always feel Switzerland's exactly like you imagine it should be. There you go. Even signposted for Munich there for the motorway. Police can be a bit keen in Austria, like. Well, to be fair, they can be keen in any country. They're keen in Germany. They're generally a bit more pleasant in Germany. They can be a bit harsh in Austria. But as long as you're not doing out wrong, I suppose you're alright. They're absolutely mobbed down here in summer with tourists. Oh yeah, there you go, Austria. This is us. Salzburg. Split up here. And you can go, oh, I might go in the services. I might not. I want to get going a bit. No, So I'm going to go to services in Germany. You know where you stand with the German services. You know what you're going to get. Austria can be a bit hit and miss, motorway services wise. Go in here and ask for a big coffee and you come out with a tiny little coffee, but you've paid big coffee prices. At least in Germany, you go into services, you know you're going to get ripped off, but you know you're going to get a decent sized coffee to drink on your way up. So yeah, this is me. Munich, so Vienna, Linz, Salzburg, off to the right, but I want Munich and Innsbruck. Innsbruck being in Austria, but to get to Innsbruck from here, you need to go back into Germany, up to Rosenheim. The single beep there from the toll box. Oh, I hope this fella's changes his mind about going in the parking area. They just do not care, do they? There's a couple of corners there, but just drive round. There's police in lay-by there as well. We're not interested in what he's just done. I don't know. Forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, single beep means that everything's okay with the toll box. Anything more than single beep, you need to stop and get it sorted out. Although we have proper, like, onboard units as they call them. We don't have the biomet petrol station, stick them in the window boxes. We have one toll box that covers the vast majority of the countries that we go to. So yeah, Munich, Innsbruck, Vienna and Linz to the right, Munich and Innsbruck to the left, where you want to go left. I hate that. I'm sorry about the wipers going across the screen. All these problems that I'd forgotten about. Rain's a lot down here. That'll be the border, won't it? That'll be the one at the border. Really surprised that they're not taking everybody off and sending them through the border and back on the other side. They do that a lot here. That's my toll box telling me it stopped working, but that's okay because I'm now in Germany, so it's supposed to have stopped working. provincial polizei there with his machine gun. There you go. Entered back into Germany unmolested. Wanted to wait until it stops raining, but it doesn't seem like it's going to stop anytime soon. So top side of Munich now, heading for Nuremberg. Still don't know where I'm loading from, just head in this direction, so I'll head in this direction. Stop for a break up here. I only need half an hour. Really gets me this stretch of motorway, like the A9 between Munich and Ingolstadt, because it's not busy, as you can see. It's 3 lanes, proper full-sized hard shoulder, miles and miles and miles and no overtaking. It is ridiculous, but there you go, never mind. I came really close to deleting all this earlier and just not bothering. Up on the A3 now, in the roadworks that go on for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. So like top side of Nuremberg, join the A3 at Nuremberg, come up the A9 from Munich, past Ingolstadt. Joined the A3 at Nuremberg and now heading up, trying to get, well, not trying to get, we'll get the other side of Frankfurt tonight, fair way the other side of Frankfurt. I've got somewhere in mind I want to park, but I don't know if I'm going to make it there without having another break, and I'm not going to have another break. We've got 3 hours 50 minutes left now, and I'm going to drive that, and that's, I'm not stopping and having another break and carrying on, because there's just no point. So if I don't make it to where I want to make it to, I know somewhere else that's a bit nearer. But ideally I want to get a bit further than that place. I want to get up the road a bit. Well, it's looking like I've got a fairly easy day tomorrow. So even if I don't get as far as I wanted to, we'll still be fine time-wise. But I like to get on. And these roadworks aren't helping me cause. have a right good stretch up here. It'll go out into 3 lanes up the road, and it'll have a right good stretch all the way up to Frankfurt then. And Frankfurt might be a bit busy by the time we get there. See, this is what the Germans are really good at. So much better. We're terrible at it in the UK, joining the motorway. They're really good at it. Just leave them a little gap and they'll just slot into it and they're away. And they understand that they're trying to join my lane. So they aren't my problem, I'm their problem. Whereas in the UK, we just don't get that. So yeah, we'll get out of these roadworks, get going, and see where we get to. I don't think I'm going to make it where I want to make it, but you never know. We'll find out. Well, my plan has very much fallen to pieces. I was a fool to make one. I should have known better. The A3 up in front of us is shut. That's shut with a U. So I'm now going this way. Go up the A45 and then back across the airport. That'll be tomorrow. Just what a better answer would have been to park up and just go run up tomorrow when the A3's reopened. But I'm still too far away really. More stuff come on for tomorrow to do, so just to be on the safe side I need to be a bit further up. So it's the A45 now, not the A3. Which isn't actually too bad because the A45 is itself shut at Ludenscheid, but that's past where I want to be. So I go up here to Olpa and meet the A4 and then go back across to the A3 using the A4 back across to Cologne. But because the A45, keep up, because the A45 is shut at Ludenscheid, not many people use the A45. She doesn't really go anywhere. So it's normally a fairly quiet drive up here. It is actually only about 20 kilometres longer to do this way anyway. So it's about 15 minutes driving. So it's by far the best option. So that is what I am doing. But I will be parking up along here somewhere. Maybe up on the A4. Yeah. I know somewhere on the A4 I can park. But I don't know if I can make it there now. But if I could, that'd be ideal. I might stop and have another break now. The problem with stopping and having a break going the A3 way, and what was making me not want to do it, is because all the parking areas get really full. It's only 3:30 in the afternoon, but the services in the parking areas start filling up. And you want to try and stop for a break and you can't. There's nowhere to park. But going up here, stopping for a break would be much easier. We'll see. I'll have a think about that one. Well, as you can see, using the A45 hasn't really gone to plan. Because I come up here because the A3 was shut. Now it appears the A45 is also shut. So, yeah. Best laid plans and all that. Never mind. There's been loads of ambulances and fire engines and all sorts go through. So, yeah, never mind. We will sit here until they clear it all, I suppose. There's not a lot else we can do. Well, I've been sat here 25 minutes, so not terrible. Although we don't appear to have been moving very far now, so yeah, we'll get there. As you may have worked out there, it's now the following day. I didn't get anywhere near as far as I wanted to get yesterday. The queue I was in yesterday was caused by a car fire. So they'd had the motorway shut while they sorted that out. So this is what I was talking about yesterday. So this motorway that I'm on now, the A45, is shut up there. That's what those signs were that I've just passed. That's why Dortmund and Hagen are crossed out on that sign above. There's a bridge at Ludenscheid motorway bridge at Ludenscheid that they're rebuilding. And they've had to shut the motorway completely in both directions. You used to be able to go through Ludenscheid. There's a diversion, but they've put a complete truck ban on it now. Although having done the diversion before they put the truck ban in, you can see why, because Ludenscheid's not set up for that many vehicles going through it. It really isn't. So yeah, you're not allowed to drive up there now in a truck. Not that I wanted to go that way anyway today, but to be fair, I didn't really want to come this way. I wanted to stay on the A3 yesterday. Very fresh this morning. 0 degrees. There you go, Cologne, 67 kilometres. So about, without any hold ups, about 45 minutes. But it's 20 to 7, so I think they're going to be hold-ups. There's roadworks along here as well, which always cause a little queue. But yeah, not a lot we can do about that. So this is an interesting road, this. Cologne Eiffel Tower. It's a big rail terminal here. And there's a big auto off, like truck stop, which is a dump. Parking's rubbish. It's interesting for another reason, this road. Do you know what? I was gonna say they might have removed them all, because that bit of parking there on the left was full of them as well, but they've not. I can see them down here. They've moved some from there. But this is what we're looking. Well, this is not what we're looking for. This is what we're looking at. These caravans here. So these caravans although they may look abandoned, aren't. These caravans are very much occupied by, I think I described them in a previous video I made a long time ago, occupied by ladies of low moral value. These are busy old caravans as well. As you can see by all the grass that's been churned up there. It's not something we see very often in the UK, is that? Or at all. I tell you what though, they have moved a lot of them. They used to be all along here, so all this parking lot left here was full of them as well. Yeah, there you go. Cologne Eiffel Tour. But the truck stop is a dump. Just in case anybody's ever wanting to stop there. Right. Let's get out of here. Get out of this country. Head for Holland. Areas like this on days like today, like a grey area on a grey day. Oh, there's a car transporter trying to get out of that road up there, I think. Yeah, he is and all. And a truck stopped to let him go. Well, obviously he needs both sides of the road. No, the car transporter didn't stop. Let him turn out. Weird. This daft on left here, I spotted this on the way in. That looks like it's been there a long time. Bulgarian registered. That looks like it's been there a really, really long time now. You don't want to be blocking train lines in Germany. I appreciate they're working on it, but even so, you never know. You never know with these Germans. Might turn up with a train. Seem to be filming the back of this trailer quite a lot. Signs for the motorway, that'll do. Right, I've had enough of filming back of this trailer now. I'll come back to you. So that's us back in Holland now. Pretty easy stuff. I'm going to knock it on the head here. I think that's it for this one. We'll see how we get on with this. See if we do any more.